It's difficult to be in Tuscany and not experience La Dolce Vita. And I think that's why so many people have fallen in love with it, as I have. I'm Caroline Zimmermann. I'm a painter. I've been living La Dolce Vita in Tuscany for 7 years.
Caroline Zimmermann grew up in Laguna Beach, California, a seaside haven for artists on the edge of the Pacific.
Art has always been a part of my life. Ever since I can remember, I've held a pencil, and I've drawn, and I've painted. From the beginning, my parents encouraged my painting. My paintings were everywhere in the house, on the refrigerator, on the walls, and to this day, they're still there.
Caroline was also influenced by another of Laguna's favorite pastimes, surfing. Soon this California girl's search for the perfect wave led her all over the world.
Being a surfer was kind of a passport to travel. And along with that came my painting. I've been to Bali, to South Africa, the Caribbean, Tahiti. It was always in quest of surfing, but always with an eye to the environment and to the beauty of the nature, the people, and the land.
Caroline used her paintbrush as a way of documenting her experiences.
If I look at a painting, I can remember the music that was in the background. I can remember the smell, the fragrance in the air. I can remember who I was with or the moods. It's like opening a diary, and there's the page to that day, that moment, and all those senses come back.
For 16 years, Caroline primarily painted beach scenes. But then she came to Italy.
It was June, and everything was completely green. Green trees, green cypress, green fields, green grass. And green is the most difficult color for me to paint.
Until she took a closer look.
When I got out of the car and put my foot on the ground, first time in my life, in all my travels, I felt like there was something really familiar here for me, something really deep. It was beyond words.
Caroline set out to explore the beauty of the Tuscan region from every angle.
There's no place that I've seen that has such a delightful variety of patterns and textures, the light and the mood and the changing quality of the atmosphere in Tuscany. It's an endless source of inspiration.
So the California girl, the surfer, the artist, settled down in Italy.
I think the biggest profound difference is that in Tuscany, I feel a sense of being here. Whereas in the tropics, I was always a traveler. And here in Tuscany, I see the seasons change, and I delight in every day passing.
Once Caroline embraced Tuscany, she set up shop at Il Borro, a sprawling medieval estate nestled in the mountains and owned by fashion magnate Salvatore Ferragamo.
The Borro is an actual farming estate in Tuscany. We are blessed with the beauty of the medieval village, which is at the heart of the estate, perched at the top of the hill. In the Borro, to add to the medieval village life, there are 4 artisan shops. And there was one that was available, and Caroline took me up immediately on the idea of having her run this artisan shop. So she immediately put up her signpost, the Corvo of the Borro, paint shop. And, it's been very successful.
The classic way of working with watercolors is from light to dark.
In the spring and fall, Caroline teaches painting workshops at the Borro estate.
The water is really your paint. So I'm going to do the background of Julia's door, this beautiful pink. For many years, I've been bringing people over to see Tuscany, to experience it, to be inspired as I have. Okay, kids, go to it. Boro has been the best place that I know of to hold these workshops because it has it all. It has the beauty of Tuscany. It has, again, that real feeling of intimacy so that you don't feel like you're just an observer. You feel like you're living here.
Caroline is so enchanted by the area and her surroundings that one of her most frequently painted subjects is her new home.
The house itself loves to have people in it.
Uncle Shiz.
It's a wonderful place to have people over for dinners, and I have artist friends come over and we work together, and it's a really great place just to be. And when you're in Tuscany, you're in this house, you never want to leave.
But twice a year, Caroline, the artist, does leave and returns to California in pursuit of her other love, surfing.
Summertime is an incredible time to be in California. It's when I greatly enjoy being by the beach and surfing, and it's the best of both worlds because when fall comes and the harvest here in Tuscany and all the fall colors change, it's a great time to be here.
But whether in California, her part-time home, or in Tuscany, Caroline captures and conveys the essence of her surroundings with the stroke of a paintbrush.
Painting brings me to places that I've never been before. It brings me home, and it's an absolute dream that I could never, ever have expected to come true.